In 2011, Qatargas became the world's largest LNG company, responsible for the production of 42 million tons of liquefied natural gas every single year. In just 14 years, it's been an incredible journey. An inspiring story of pioneering people, innovation, operating excellence, and corporate social responsibility. With a fleet of 44 giant ships effectively acting as a floating pipeline, today we supply LNG to over 20 different countries across the world, touching the lives of billions of people. To achieve this vision, we built the world's largest fully integrated LNG value chain. From the extraction of gas from the North Field in Qatar to its safe and reliable delivery to countries on the other side of the world. By controlling every link of that chain, Qatargas has optimized the whole process, thus improving its environmental performance at each and every stage. Environmental performance has always been integral to our operations. It has even helped formulate our vision, setting the standard for environmental performance. As a responsible energy operator, Qatargas has a well-structured and mature environmental strategy, which is aligned with the state of Qatar's position on climate change. That's why we are constantly developing new technologies which are designed to minimize the impact on the environment. We've already had a number of great successes. This has helped further consolidate LNG's position as the world's cleanest burning fossil fuel. Recent research shows that LNG contributes to a more favorable global energy mix. Since natural gas has the lowest CO2 emissions per unit of energy of any fossil fuel, switching to LNG has therefore helped some countries reduce their overall carbon emissions by up to 45% compared to using oil or coal. With the world now using 42 million tons of Qatargas's LNG every year, this has helped to substantially reduce global emissions. Qatargas has always been very focused on reducing its emissions footprint to the lowest practical levels. There are many ways through which we are reaching this goal. As part of the implementation of our flare management program in 2009, we have already reduced flaring by 65% from our on-site LNG facilities. This reduction has been enhanced by a general increase in our plant and equipment reliability, together with the benefits of our ever-increasing experience of operating the world's largest LNG production facilities. Enhanced monitoring, tracking, and reporting have further helped, as has a reduction in shutdown flaring. But it is our innovative new jetty boil-off gas recovery project where the biggest emissions reductions will soon be seen. Designed to reduce Qatar's overall gas flaring, we are currently in the process of constructing one of the world's largest environmental projects of its kind, costing nearly $1 billion and geared to meet ambitious targets. The aim is to recover gas that is currently being burnt during our LNG ship loading operations. This will save up to 90% of the carbon dioxide generated during the LNG loading process. To do this, the boil-off gas is collected from the ships and compressed at the new facility. The gas is then either converted back into LNG or consumed as fuel. Once fully operational, this project will recover the equivalent of 0.6 million tons of natural gas every year, which will provide enough energy to power more than 300,000 homes. It will also enable a yearly reduction of 1.6 million tons of CO2. All these initiatives have won us 2012's prestigious World Bank Global Gas Flaring Reduction Award. We have also already achieved a significant 30% reduction in emissions from our new generation of ships compared to the conventional LNG vessels. But much of the reductions have been down to the very design of the vessels themselves. 80% larger than our original fleet, the largest ships now have a cargo capacity to carry up to 266,000 cubic meters of LNG. That is enough LNG to fill London's Royal Albert Hall 3 times over. Just as importantly, each ship has been designed with a host of innovative features to maximize cargo deliveries and ensure the highest levels of safety and reliability, reducing the cost of transportation by approximately 30%, whilst reducing CO2 emissions by 30% per ton of cargo carried. We are also proud to have a forward-thinking and strategically developed greenhouse gas management plan. We are also committed to the conservation of Qatar's biodiversity and have introduced many programs to help preserve sensitive habitats in and around Qatar's shoreline. This includes our award-winning coral conservation project that has used marine biological scientific studies to support long-term coral conservation in Qatar's waters. Recent surveys have highlighted that transplanted corals have already begun to reproduce successfully. We have also participated in joint studies on the endangered hawksbill turtle, which nest on Qatar's beaches, protecting their natural habitat and conducting regular beach cleaning programs to ensure that they have the best chance of nesting. Qatargas has pioneered a revolutionary new pulse chlorination program, which has already dramatically reduced the amount of chlorine used to control marine growth in our seawater cooling systems while improving water quality. With endemic tree planting and other regeneration programs taking place in Ras Laffan City's designated conservation areas. These then are just some of the many environmental initiatives with which we are involved. In our short history, Qatargas has redefined the global LNG business, growing to become the world's premier LNG company, realizing the original dream: diverse, cleaner energy, safe, efficient, reliable transportation. Energy for people, energy for the planet. One responsible company, Qatargas. Because our environment matters.